Yo, what is up? Zkarma here, back with another Cyberpunk video. Today I have another crafting video for you guys. I have done a few videos discussing crafting already. I'll be linking them down in the pinned comment below in case something in here doesn't make sense. I'm sure those videos will cover that. What I'm going to focus on today is crafting iconic weapons versus crafting regular weapons. I'll also be talking about a few skills that will increase the damage of your crafted weapons, and also mention a few myths that are going around in the community. So if you enjoyed this video or find it helpful in any way, a like rating is appreciated, and if you want to sub for more content like this, that will be great as well. So first off, crafting iconic weapons versus crafting regular weapons. So this is an iconic, you can see it up here when you go into your crafting menu, and then this is a normal weapon. Well, one thing they have in common is that when you craft them, they will be crafted with random stats, and those random stats are used by the game to calculate the DPS. So just because you see more DPS doesn't mean that that weapon is better. You gotta look at the stats at the bottom and see what's good for you. Now let's talk about some major differences. When you craft an iconic, for example, if I craft this Congo 10 times, it's always gonna have the same amount of mod slots, and it's never going to have random mods attached. However, when it comes to non-iconics, so this one or this shotgun, when you crafted, it will come with a random amount of mod slots, and it will also have random mods attached. Sometimes it won't have any mods attached, and sometimes it'll have a few attached. Another major difference is that crafting the iconics will always come with the same damage type. So even though here it says that it'll gain a random stat, and then it says bleeding chance, burn chance, or poison chance, that's not true. It'll always be bleeding chance because it's always going to get physical damage. So yeah, these will always be exactly the same. In fact, I even crafted a few Widowmakers, and every Widowmaker is chemical damage. So iconics will always have the same amount of mod slots. You see 6 mod slots, 6 mod slots, 6 mod slots. And then this one always has 3. And then they all always have the same damage type as well. These are all chemical and these are all physical. But when it comes to other non-iconic crafting, they come with random mod slots. You see 3, 2, 3, 1, 2. And also random damage types. This was electrical, physical, chemical, and electrical. Now, I want to address something that a lot of people think. I get a lot of comments in my videos saying that if I click on a weapon, a crafting spec, multiple times, you can see the DPS change. So that means that if you click it until you get the higher DPS, that means that you're going to get the better weapon or the better stats. But that's not true. This means nothing, guys. That's still completely random. I've already tested this. I crafted like 10 of these while it says 960 and then 10 while it says 629, and it's all over the place. It does not matter. So stop doing this. You're wasting your time. Instead, if you really want to get the best thing, just save your game, crafted, reload your game, crafted, reload until you get what you want. Another myth that I wanted to bust right now is that some people say that upgrading your weapons all the way to level 50. So if we go to upgrades and let's say I have this Congo, if I upgraded all the way to level 50, some people think that that's better than crafting it straight to level 50. Or the epic one, because I was looking at the epic. But anyways, that's not true. Crafting or upgrading it, once you get it to level 50, they're going to end up with the same exact stats. Obviously, given that they both end up with the same stats, because if you craft a weapon, it's going to be random stats, and if you upgrade a weapon, it's going to keep the same stats throughout. And yes, upgrading wastes more components. So to save components, yes, you're better off just upgrading it straight to your level. But at the same time, what if you find a weapon early on that has really good stats, and you want to keep those stats? You might as well upgrade it because the chances of getting that weapon through crafting that exact same stats is going to be a little hard. Moving on. So if clicking multiple times on the crafting spec won't give me more damage, and upgrading versus crafting to level 50 is the same, then how can I actually influence the damage I get with my crafted weapons? I'm glad you asked. There's 3 different ways aside from your character level, of course. The first one is the perk Cutting Edge. The second is the perk Field Technician. And the third is your crafting level skill progression. However, this one's not very impactful, and I'll show an example later on. So before I show you my test results, you have to keep in mind that Cutting Edge and Field Technician do not apply to weapons that have already been crafted. These will only apply to newly crafted weapons. So if you crafted your Lizzie, I don't know, 15 levels ago, speccing into these skills is not going to make it stronger. Now, moving on to the testing I did. So now, for this demonstration, I use the Epic Congo as a test subject. The reason why I picked the Congo is because the Congo is an iconic, which means that it's not going to come with any random mods attached. And also because it's very easy to predict the stat combinations, as there are only 6 different stat combinations for the Congo. So, what I did is I crafted some Congos while being crafting level 6 without the perks Cutting Edge or Field Technician. As you can see, I don't have those perks equipped, and I'm only crafting level 6. So, I'm going to show you real quick how I did it for anyone that's a little skeptical. So, I'm not going to let my crafting level be crafting 7. So, there you go. I could craft 4 before I reach 7. So, now we're going to look at our backpack, and here it is. I found it. As you can see, these are different stat combinations, just random. Like I said, there's 6 different stat combinations for the Congo, but I was looking for this specific one. It has 32.80% crit chance, 24.82% bonus ricochet, 6% bleeding chance, and 1.20 headshot multiplier. Now, it didn't matter how many times I craft the Congo. Whenever I got this set of stats, it was always the same percentages, as long as, of course, my crafting level didn't go up or my character level didn't go up. So my character level obviously didn't go up. My crafting level, we didn't let it go up. So as you can see right over here, we have an exact same copy because we got the same stat combination. Now, here is something I found out that I think it's really cool. Cutting Edge and Field Technician do the exact same thing. Even though the wording is different, this one says whenever you max it out, it ends up saying crafted weapons deal 5% more damage. And this one says improves damage and all damage related stats of crafted weapons by 5%. And it's weird, right, that they do the same thing due to the wording, but they do. No matter which I equipped. So let's say I equipped this one or I maxed out this. It didn't matter which I did. I only did one at a time, by the way. It didn't matter which one I did first. The next time I crafted a weapon, obviously right now my crafting level is 7, but for my test I actually reloaded my game to be level 6 again. Didn't matter which of those 2 perks I spec'd in. The next time I rolled for those same stats, I got these that are on screen right now. As you see, the stat combination is exactly the same, but the percentages were a little higher, causing the final DPS to be higher as well. Keep in mind, it does not matter how many I craft. Every time I get this set of stat combination, the percent and DPS will be the same as long as my character level and crafting level remain the same. Next, I did it with both perks equipped, and it didn't matter which one I equipped first or which one I equipped second. The stats for both perks equipped ended up being this. And as you can see, this time the only thing that changed was the DPS and the range of physical damage. The rest remained the same. That's because it seems like these only stack when it comes to the damage range. As for the rest of the stats, these 2 skills will not stack. And now finally, to prove that increasing your crafting level will craft better weapons, I got my crafting skill progression to level 20. So as you can see, I switched save file to the one where my crafting is level 20 with both perks equipped. And this time when I rolled for the same stat combinations, this is what I got. So as you can see, the difference when being crafting level 6 versus being crafting level 20 is super tiny. Crafting level does have a difference on the stats of crafted weapons, but it is barely noticeable. Most of the extra damage will come from the access to cutting edge and the field technician perks. But anyways guys, that's all I wanted to cover for today. Let me know what you all think about this. If you like this video, a like rating is very much appreciated, and if you want to sub for more content like this, that would be great as well. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.